Hey, what's wrong with love? Tinder might genuinely be the worst place on earth. I haven't been on there in so long because I'm not single, but oh my God, when I see what's going on there right now, there is a very large percentage of people who only approach people through online dating. And I think that might be a problem because when I'm looking at these conversations in these profiles, I don't even see an opportunity to be liked in general. Not even like to be seen as a romantic partner, but some of these people, I don't know how they even have friends. Like this first one right here, I just have to read the first couple sentences and I already know. So this dude messaged first and he started off, okay, hey, good morning, beautiful lady. I'm pleased to have matched with you. I don't want to sound crazy, but I always knew in my heart that my future wife would have Asian heritage. I've always been very attracted to Asian women, but I have never been with a Asian lady. So with that being said, Miss Beautiful, and I don't want to guess a stereotypical Asian name, but he continues, I'm very happy to have caught your eye. I promise if we hit it off, it will only be you that will have my heart and soul. Hey dog, that's not the way to get an Asian woman to love you. The way to get an Asian woman to love you, I don't know. I would have to ask my uncle, because my aunt is from Laos. I don't know how he raised her up, but I can guarantee you it wasn't like this. I always knew in my heart that my future wife would have Asian heritage. What do you mean by that? We responded though with a bunch of crying emojis and he said, I hope those are tears of joy, lol. Dog, you might just have a situation where you don't have any social awareness at all. Honestly, take a course. Google advice to talk to women by a lesbian. She said, really bad start, and then his name. No, those were tears of sorrow, my friend. He said, damn it. Fuck, try it again. Well, off to copy and paste this exact same message to 30 more Asian women who matched with me. Okay, what's this one? This is a dude's profile. Immediately no. By the way, the person who we see in this image, whose profile this is, he posted it. There is a situation where men will go on Reddit and think, everybody's gonna love me, this is gonna be so funny, I'm gonna get a couple golds. And it's just like the cringiest thing that they could have posted. He said, is this funny to most people or too extreme? Well, first of all, I'm looking at your profile picture. Immediately change it. Immediately change it. Next question. He said, I'm looking for a vindictive single mother with 5 kids from at least 3 different baby daddies to cheat on me while I pay the mortgage and eventually end in a lopsided divorce that cleans me out of what little I have left. Here's the thing. When people post stuff like this, it's like, I know that you're joking. I know it's in your profile and it's like, I'm being funny, but it's just bullcrap. You know what I mean? When I see a paragraph like that, it's just like, okay, this tells me nothing about you other than you're just posting some bullcrap and you're kind of weird. For the about you section is just you posting a little bit of like, I don't know if this is like red pill type stuff leaking through and it's just like, oh, it's funny because you're a red pill, or like not a great lead. Like if this was your resume, I would throw it out. And that's something that I want to talk about in this Tinder video especially, is some of these men are posting things online because they think that it makes them like look funny or cool to other people, but it just looks really cringy. Like this next one, I saved this one. Oh my God. This guy posted this one. He said, didn't send this, but I wanted to. So this woman I had on her Hinge profile, I'm convinced that they don't make men like they used to. First of all, I'm pretty sure it's used to, but he responded with, sure they do. They're looking for people with admirable qualities who don't disparage an entire gender. Actually, I think good guys are looking for good girls who don't hate all men. Women who say hate all men, I think that's a little bit disparaging. In what world are you ever gonna find a woman who will touch you anywhere on your body consensually? Ever? Like, if this is who you are and then you're posting it online to be like, anybody else think this is kind of cool? Dog, all she's saying is, they don't make men like they used to. You know what? Fuck it. She doesn't even actually think that. That's just like some bullshit people say. You're like, oh, what, like in the 50s men were better? No, but people just say that, and like, who cares? If you're a man who wants to be touched by a woman, you hear that and you go, I love you. that's the move. It's just a whole genre of dudes who are swiping through Hinge looking for women's profiles that they can reply to so that they can screenshot it and then tweet it out. And I promise you, whatever person you're responding to is nowhere near as cringe as you are when you're doing that. But now let's look at a good profile. This profile is so good. All right, first of all, 39-year-old dude. Love the pic, love the off-kilter hat, love the look of solace in your eyes. When I look into those eyes, I feel like I'm at home. But then I look at his bio and it says, I only swipe right on chunky girls, so if we match, that's why. 11 felonies, 12 kids, 10 baby mamas. No real drama there, but lately I'm focusing on my rap career, so I need you to understand. Plus, if I can use your car during the day, I'll drop you off at work and pick you up. You are a bomb! What are you talking about? 11 felonies, 12 kids, 10 baby mamas? No real drama there, really. I just got arrested 11 times for some felonies and I have, 12 kids by 10 different women, but I'm a bit of a catch. If you're chunky, that's so good. By the way, focusing on your rap career, if you have 11 kids from 10 baby mamas and you're not famous already, Focus on your kids. If I can use your card during the day. He is looking for a woman who is okay with 11 felonies and 12 babies from 10 different women. So navigating all that, even though there's no real drama there. Do I buy that? All to get this 39-year-old man with an off-kilter hat and, God, eyes that just could make you feel like you're drowning in an oasis in a desert of sadness. Man, no wonder he has 12 kids from 10 different baby mamas. Are they all chunky though? If I can use your car during the day, I'll drop you off at work and pick you up. Dog, that is the worst pitch I've ever seen in a dating profile in my entire life. That's the worst thing that you could have ever said. I mean, lie. Like, at a certain point, that's too honest. That's too much up front. But you know what? He's a king, and I hope he finds a chunky woman with a car. I hope he finds a chunky woman with a car because he's just looking to love. Now, this is another dude's profile. And if you think it couldn't get crazier from that last one, this guy, first of all, let's take a little look at his profile picture down there. Now, if I'm going just based off of that, he looks like an author. He looks like that's his author portrait. Bro is definitely on the New York Times bestseller list. Bro has 3 novels, maybe with some questionable themes in it. But his profile has this prompt. The way to win me over is to show 1-to-1 ratio of effort. Also, I am so sick of women sending me unsolicited vag pics. You need to romance me first. I am steak, not ground monkey chow. Hey, Tom? This guy looks like a Tom. Tom? No, they're not. They're not. Do you think that by saying that in your prompt that women are just gonna be like, maybe I should if everybody else is doing it? Here's the thing. I know that they're not. Like, we all know that they're not. It's not like you are the one man on earth who's just getting a bunch of unsolicited vag pics. And by the way, to the point that you're so sick of it. Calling yourself steak, not ground monkey chow, and that you need to be romance first. What do you think is gonna happen? By the way, if this is happening to this dude, women, please leave him alone. But I just have a hard time believing that this geometry professor is getting a bunch of unsolicited vag pics. By the way, why is that in your prompt? Why is that like one of the first things that you want to say to somebody who you potentially want to romance? He says, you need to romance me first before you send me a vag pic. If you're interested in the romance aspect of it, you know, put something else there. This guy creeps me out. When I look at his picture, like before it looked like kind of sweet, but after reading that, what's Glorilla say? Okay, now this one. God, I hate us. I hate us. For context, they are having a conversation about I Think You Should Leave. I Think You Should Leave is a hilarious sketch show that I love so much, and it is so funny, and I crack up, and I've rewatched it many times. I love it so much, and I enjoy it. Now, unfortunately, the offender in this post is a guy who has seen it. Let's just read the conversation. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. This is so bad. This is so bad. For white boys who watch I Think You Should Leave, we are down heavy after this one. She said, of I Think You Should Leave, I've never seen it. And he said, wanna watch it together and lock lips? Can I just say, you're super attractive and I appreciate you swiping on me. First of all, right there, what am I gonna say? He's a creep for that? No, that's online dating. This is what people do. And also, she liked it. She responded with, wow, you are forward. Haha, emoji. And then Seth Meyers saying, thank you. Now, if I was coaching him, if I was in his ring and he's in the corner and I'm like, hey, she already acknowledged how forward you are. You've made your intentions known. She's seen it. She hasn't closed the door. You're in. You don't have to keep talking about it. You can just while back. And then if you guys end up having a date, then there's kind of some sort of precedence. Maybe it starts happening. Oh, were you serious about that lock lips thing? All of a sudden you're kissing. Now, unfortunately, I was not in this man's corner. And he, after Seth Meyers said thank you, he said, I think you should leave, and kissing is how I'd like to spend any night with such a cutie. Okay, right there, we're borderline. You are very close to losing her, young man. You are very close. In general, when approaching a woman, I think the idea is to not be hypersexual. I think that the idea is to not, lean forwards with that all the way. And then if she's giving it and you want to, hey, that's a ball game. That's ball game. But she's not like giving it back to you. So you take that hint. You take that. It's called social awareness. And her response to that was, it's important to know what you want. LOL. That response right there could not be more, you are losing me, but you have one chance to reel me back in. You're losing me, but I'm gonna give you one more shot. And he heard that and he said, oh, I know what I want when I look at you. Also, Happy New Year! Then she didn't respond, and then he said, do you want to lock lips sometime? Possibly get your legs on my shoulders so I can get a good angle to pow pound you into the bed / couch. Dog, just stop barking. Stop. Read a message and read the subtext. Like, did he not read Wuthering Heights in high school and learn that the subtext of Heathcliff is that he's like, because he's been put down so much about like his race, that he's trying to like assert some sort of superiority over these people. That's what the subtext is. And we're supposed to learn about subtext and reading between the lines. And when you read a sentence, sometimes there's a little bit of subtext. And the subtext in our messages was not for you to send a message saying you want to pound her into the bed / couch. The message was stop talking like that, young man, and maybe you can reel me in with a chance. I hate to see people fumble. They were clearly having a fruitful conversation that could have led to a date, and he fumbled so hard in the creepiest way possible. Brother, get a grip. Oh my God. Sometimes I don't need to get so worked up. Like, who cares? I don't know why I actually get so worked up about this. Okay, here's one. Oh, I know this one. Okay. So this guy says, I'm playing Castlevania right now. By the way, that's a fun ass game. She responded, I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn. That game looks like an industry plant and I've never played it. Is it fun? Let me know. I don't know. Who am I right now? Type below in the comments. Let me know who gives, if you have a pitch for it. I don't know. I'm interested. I'm looking for games to play. I don't know. Anyways, that's not the point of the video. I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn. He said, how are you liking it? We said, I love it. It's one of the few games I don't completely suck at. He said, hey, I'm not gonna lie. I've been touching myself to your pics. You're just so beautiful. Oh, that's not a way to compliment a woman. Hey, I'm playing Minecraft. Oh, sweet. I'm playing Rocket League. Hey, I'm touching myself to your pictures right now. Wanna come over? Oh my God. If I was this guy's dating coach though, and I saw this, I would say, give up, be celibate, and die alone. That's probably my advice for him. So now this one, the other person is a woman, and she said, hey there, cutie, how's it going? And we responded, hi, beautiful, how's your night going? What is this, a Wong Kar-wai movie? Because it looks like we're in the mood for love. Oh! But then, so anyways, he said, how's your night going? And she said, pretty well. Just looking for a new pretty boy to peg. Wink. What? Looking for a pretty boy to peg? What? I mean, that's the second message that she sent. She knows what she wants. Me personally, if I see that message, I'm saying, I like to keep my butt tight. I don't want any paraphernalia going around my butt. That's what I'd say. But you know what? She knows what she wants, and maybe this guy wants that. Who's to say? Shout out scary women. But now it's time for a little bit of a palate cleanser because I saw this one and I just have to say, this is game. Game recognized game. This is game. The title of this post is, has embracing Twilight been the secret all along? There's just so many screenshots of this dude copy and pasting, wanna binge all the Twilight movies, and only getting buckets. Yes. Hell yeah. Lol, sure, why not? That will be fun. Yes. Oh, which one is your fave? Maybe, haha, I already did that this year. You are far. Yes, I would love to watch Twilight with you. God, absolutely, those movies are terrible in the best way. LMAO. That's game. But the problem with the internet is people see this, they see that it works, and then a bunch of gameless motherfuckers copy paste that message and they get a good first reply, and then everything afterwards is just, oh, fumble, because it's not genuine game. It's not coming from the heart. That's what we're seeing from these other dudes who are like, you wanna play Pearl Harbor? Why are you saying that? You don't have the chutzpah to say something that dark and edgy, and quite frankly, I don't like how you said Japanese, but you don't have the chutzpah to say something like that and then carry it forwards with that charisma. Copying and pasting pickup line culture needs to be obliterated because that's not you. What about this one? You look like you cry after sex. As a first message, you look like you cry after sex? Why would you say that? I feel like really offended for this guy just on his behalf. That would hurt my feelings so much. You look like you cry after sex? What does that mean? You know what? Okay, game reply. If I had that message, I think the best response would be, wanna see? You look like you cry after sex. Maybe. Maybe. Wanna see? I was gonna say that's a tough thing to reply to, but I think I actually have the perfect response. I think wanna see is the perfect response. Okay, you know what? Boom, fixed it. Next question. What's this one? I could blindfold you with my shoelace. Dead emoji. And it's just on an Asian woman. What's going on with Asian women recently? Why are y'all getting destroyed? Hey, leave Asian women alone. I could blindfold you with my shoelace. It's just a selfie of an Asian woman. Did she want that? Like what? And what? Like what's the response supposed to be? Is it just to say something racist? Would you just want to say something racist and make somebody feel bad? Or is the idea that she's gonna be like a self-hating Asian and be like, yeah, that's terrible. Damn. Shout out Asian women. We love you, Asian women. Hey, blank. How have you been enjoying your weekend? No. Question was how, not yes or no. Interesting. But we responded again. Oh no, ... I'm sorry to hear. Are you just bored at home or bus? I love this girl. Bus. Am I bored at home? Bus. She's so funny for that. How have you been enjoying your weekend? No. Dang, are you bored or bus? Now, is she saying it like I'm on the bus, or is she saying it like, you know, bus? I'm finna bus. Are you just bored at home or bussin'? Bussin'. Wait, food can be bussin', but you can bus inappropriately. Like you can bus, you know, out of your body, but also food can bust. Food can bust down your mouth. This is busting down my mouth. This Philly cheesesteak just bust down my throat. Is that a thing? I'm busting down my throat with this Philly cheesesteak. This Philly cheesesteak got me busting down my throat. Man, she's really making me think. A woman of two words, and my mind is just swimming with thoughts. THOUGHOUGHOUTS. Thoughts. Okay, now on this one, the other person is a dude and we're a woman again. By the way, I saw the TV Glow. It was such a good movie. Incredible. Jay Schoenberg. Oh my God. If you haven't seen that, by the way, Connor O'Malley being in that was, okay, what? These are like references that like not a lot of people are gonna get. Okay, anyways, a woman said, hey, I love your hair, man. It's sick. How could he possibly fumble this? Like, she's coming in with energy. He said, peg me till I'm in a wheelchair, mommy. And we said, good fucking God. Yeah, not a strong opener. By the way, oh my God! Can we match him up with the other woman who wants to peg a pretty boy? What if he's not pretty though? What if he's ugly and he wants to get pegged? You know what? Anybody can, you know, do whatever you want. Let's set him up though. Hey, if you are peg me till I'm in a wheelchair, mommy, or pretty well just looking for a new pretty boy peg, comment below if that's you. Guys, let's make love happen. Dang. Yeah, I don't know if that's a great opener. I think that if you want that, here's the thing. If the only thing that you want is to peg, I think it's fair to say it up front. But why do I think that it's not fair to just say that out the gate if you want to be pegged? Why do I feel like that's worse? I think it's because of the mommy. It's the mommy. But she said pretty boy. No, but pretty boy's way better than mommy. And it was the fact that it was declarative. It wasn't a, would you like to peg me till I'm in a wheelchair, mommy? It was just, peg me till I'm in a wheelchair, mommy. By the way, I'm just thinking of like 30 years from now, my kids seeing some of these clips. Oh my God. Oh, yeah. Let's hook them up. Is it okay that I think that this is like not as okay as the other one? Not that it's like wrong. Like what's wrong with doing that? It's just a miss. You know what? That's all it is. They both shot shots and they both missed. That's fine. They didn't say anything racist towards Asian women, and that's the standard. As long as you're not saying racist things towards Asian women or looking for chunky girls while you got 11 felonies, 12 kids, and 10 baby mamas, and also looking for a woman whose car I can take. And now I do have 11 felonies. Are all of them stolen cars? Yeah. By the way, just to go back to that guy, is there any way that you're reading that message not thinking that you're just gonna be baby mama 11? Dang. But, you know, okay, now there is one more, but this is another one. This kind of turns into a rant. So I saved it for last so the real freaks could watch this one. Oh my God. All right, let's do this whole thing. So this guy says, hey, beautiful. What the fuck you even matched with me for then? Oh, because she didn't respond. So the tone, what the fuck you even matched for me for then? She said, oh wow, why are you talking to me like that? I'm on vacay right now, so I'm a little occupied. That response wasn't necessary. He said, you're real? Like, I figured you was fake. I think this guy's a dumbass. Hey, with all due respect to him, I think he might be a dumbass. If a woman doesn't respond to you for one day on Tinder, I got news for you, brother. That means you're gay. I just got that. I wasn't even trying to say that. It's just the.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
I don't know what that was. Okay. I got news for you. That's what Tinder is. Like that's just what you gotta expect. You're real? Like I figured you was fake. I guess because he thinks that she's really beautiful. Okay. She responded by saying, yeah, I don't see why anyone would go through all of that trying to blank just to be a catfish. It's never that serious. ... Even if you felt like that, you don't talk to women like you just came at me. It's disrespectful. I matched with you even though I had concerns about your age, but I said I'll feel it out and your first impression was not it. All right. First of all, you don't need to drop a paragraph on a guy like this on Tinder. You can kind of just like never respond to him again. But that's, you know, maybe that's mature. Maybe that's the more mature thing to do. Don't ghost, but like explain, hey, for the next woman, don't be such a little idiot. Okay, but then the response to her message is where his monologue kind of kicks in, because sometimes dudes will just be monologuing in a woman's DMs, and it's a sight to see. Also, women will do it in men's DMs. I've seen it too, not to be like that. By the way, where my men at? All my dudes, where my dudes at? Comment below, dudes. We get each other. If you're a dude and you watch this, like honestly, genuinely, we would probably be like really good friends in real life, and we get each other. Okay, but anyways, he said, okay, your first impression is to match with me. then not even acknowledge me. And concerns about my age? First, I'm a grown man. Second, you already judging me off a number is just screaming lack of maturity, because anyone who's got a brain knows maturity isn't defined by ages, and you give respect to get respect. Nobody owes anyone respect, so to expect respect to be owed to you off gate is crazy. And they have a lot of phone farms and stuff, and there's deeper reasons than just catfishing. I wasn't even coming at you disrespectful, just ask the question. I did use profanity, but I mean we are adults, we cuss. And you match with me on vacation, then say you was too busy to reply because you're on vacation? That doesn't add up either. I mean, honestly, you typing a whole book, it's not even that deep, you know. Like, I clearly said you're the second real person I've met in over a month. That should have explained everything. It had nothing to do with you. More so, I spent my money thinking, hey, maybe I could meet girls this way. I've been single my whole life, basically. Only had one relationship, only had sex once. Let me fucking try something. They pay money to get scammed, basically. You just assume I'm some young guy who's immature and disrespectful. Like, no, not immature and not disrespectful. Just sort of like, the fuck? Take my hard-earned money basically to scam me? And you clearly wasn't even that interested in me. I'm sure you got a whole line of guys. Well, I'm not doing competition or honesty anything more than a mutual friendship. Personally, I don't and wouldn't want a relationship or sex with you. You're older than me, and I'm 100% you've had more sexual partners than me and more sex than me. You wanted to type a book, so I'm a type of book. See, nobody ever reads all this long ass shit, so I technically saved you time by stopping you from doing all that typing and wasted my time typing all this. Lol. And I can literally say anything I want at this point because you've completely lost interest in me. And you never had any interest in me to begin with, because if you did, the fact you're on vacation wouldn't have stopped you from replying to me. You had the time to reply and let me know you're on vacation, but not the time to simply reply, thanks for the compliment. Yet I'm disrespectful. I'm immature because of my age. Honestly surprised you haven't unmatched or blocked me. Lol, at this point, I want to see how long I can do this before you block me. See, now the immaturity comes out. Lol. I'm just gonna say random shit. Lol. You could technically use potatoes to power a car, even a house. If we got enough potatoes together, we could solve the power problems of the world. Who knew the Irish would give us two amazing things, beer and potato? I wonder if they make potato beer. I'd definitely try some potato beer. A little butter in it. Not a lot of butter though. Wow, you're really just gonna let me go on? I could literally do this forever. I have no friends. I have no social life. I haven't had a girl in 25 years of my 26 years of life. I could literally choose to spend the rest of my life texting you my random bullshit, thoughts, and shit. Like, maybe this could work out. Oh my, yo, you don't block me, and I got someone to pretend to talk to. At this point, you're probably thinking, this can't be real. If you're even seeing these, that is. Like, there's no way he's actually just texting me. I literally am ignoring him. Why is he texting me? I knew his age was a problem. Damn it, why did I match with a younger guy? LMAO, this shit literally just entertaining myself at this point. Like, what's the point of any of this shit? You like 30 some years old and haven't met a man who wants to marry you yet. LMAO, at that point, give up, old woman. Might as well go ahead and pick a retirement home since age is so important. You probably go some gray up there, Grammy. LMAO. Oh wow, this is too fun. You have fun on vacation, okay? Whatever old man you got effing you, make sure he takes his Viagra and heart medicine. LMAO. Don't want Gramps to have a stroke or heart failure while he's trying to know the cobwebs off that thing now. No, sorry if I offended you. I was just having fun joking. Not about sex though. My dick's too small and skinny for sex, so I really don't want to have sex with you. Sorry, that went on for a really long time. I didn't know how long it was gonna go. What are you talking about? Dude. He just matched with a woman. She sent him 2 messages. And then all of that just came out of him? I have never seen somebody tweak that hard. Even Jello. He might swerve in that corner. Whoa. That is, oh my God. What was he talking about? The Irish made 2 things. Beer and potato. I might try potato beer. Little butter in it? What are you talking about? Little butter in it? What do you mean little butter in it? Why are you saying these things? Why are you saying that about sex? I've only ever had sex one time. You've probably had sex a whole bunch, so I wouldn't want to in the first place. Yeah, that makes sense why you're acting out like this, because you're so nonchalant. She said, by the way, she didn't even say that he was immature. She has some concerns about his age because he's 26, and he decided to say, oh, you called me immature, huh? How about I self-destruct in front of you right now and explode? How about my mind dies? I'm like losing my mind. Early on, like the first thing he said to that big paragraph that she sent was, okay, your first impression is to match with me, then not even acknowledge me. And concerns about my age? Dog, she doesn't like you. Like, she doesn't like you. Yeah, she thought, okay, maybe he's cute. Yeah, sure, I'll match with him. Why is he acting like a single match on Tinder is a declaration of love from this woman, and her not responding immediately is basically her being like, oh, I'm dangling a carrot. Oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. Psych! That's not what Tinder is, bruh. Oh my God. This is the worst thing that I've ever seen on like the internet. What are you thinking? First of all. Second of all, what are you doing? His first message was, hey, beautiful. Then like 5 minutes later, he's literally saying, I did use profanity, but I mean, we are adults, we cuss. This sounds like somebody who's like not actually 26 years old. What are you talking about? This is like a 6-year-old boy. What is going on in this guy's mind? I actually don't want to know what's going on in his mind. I want to run far away from this guy's mind. He literally started crashing out, talking about how he spends a bunch of money on Tinder and Tinder is scamming him and he's blaming this woman. What is he talking about? It had nothing to do with you. More so, I spent my money thinking, hey, maybe I could meet girls this way. I've been single my whole life, basically. Only had one relationship, only had sex once. Let me fucking try something, then pay money to get scammed, basically. That sentence, first of all, run on as fuck. But you can't say stuff like that. You can't say stuff like that. They're gonna kill you, man. The CIA sees this on your phone. They're knocking on your door because you're a threat. What are you talking about? Dog. Oh my God. God, if I was this guy's dating coach though, and I saw this, honestly, no notes. That seems like the perfect course of action. And anytime you talk to a woman, you should try doing this. Hey, I haven't ever said, could you please subscribe? Like, for the love of God, please.